It begins with Song, the team captain, praising S for being observant and asks him to help with his wound because 𝐬𝐬 can't handle these types of situations. Under pressure, talk about a hunter medic who's useless in a clutch situation, huh? Don't know who, but someone comes to mind. If your memory is better than mine, let me know in the comments. Moving on, Song, having experienced many B-rank dungeons, thinks the giant statue is a high-level threat as the statue might be an A or S rank. After listening to what the scripture in the dungeon said, S begins to wonder if this large statue might represent the god mentioned on the stone tablet. Song suggests Sung to make a good plan. One member disagrees and tries to escape but sadly gets hit by a laser from a giant statue. Immediately, S wonders why the statue is attacking and asks Song to repeat the first commandment from the ancient scripture. Song, following the first commandment, which says, "Revere God," bows before the statue, and surprisingly, the attack stops. He realizes the statue is the god mentioned in the scripture. S instructs others to bow, saving them from the great danger. The statue stands and approaches. Song turns to S for guidance on the next move. S recalls the second commandment, emphasizing the importance of praising God. A male hunter goes and prays to the god statue, but it ends in tragedy. S thinks the words didn't resonate with the statue, leading to a murder. A female hunter faces a similar fate. Despite Park's attempt to run, he is killed by a statue that was standing just behind him. S spots statues with instruments and directs the group to head towards them for safety. Song and other hunters approach statues with various different musical instruments, finding safety. Song and 𝐬𝐬 choose one statue for refuge, with S uncertain if it will protect both. S barely escapes death by reaching an instrument-carrying statue just in the nick of time. 𝐬𝐬 hurries to S, discovering he has lost one of his legs and continues to heal him, though it seems to be of no use. The god statue then summons an altar. S shares details about altars in the third commandment, emphasizing on to prove their faith in God. Kim suggests Song to sacrifice himself. Song approaches the altar, which makes S feel guilty about Song taking the blame for the situation, as it was everyone's fault for voting. Flames surround the altar. Suddenly, S requests two hunters to take him there for observation. S and Song contemplate waiting for help at the altar. Song explains the dungeon break where a gate opens fully after 7 days, allowing monsters to cross into the real world. S then proceeds to tell the significance of defeating a dungeon's boss and sealing the gate within the 7-day limit. He fears the god statue leaving the dungeon could lead to chaos back on their home world. S instructs Kim and Jae to enter the altar. Then several statues approach, and S warns everyone to keep an eye on them and not to take him off. Under pressure, a female hunter runs away through a gate. Confusion arises as one hunter seems to escape, leaving S all puzzled. Another hunter, under pressure, abandons S on the ground and goes the same path. Kim considers fleeing but S urges him and others to focus on the statue. S believes the blue flames act as a timer and once extinguished, they will be free to go. Kim decides to leave, leaving others with blind spots as they could no longer lock their gaze with the smaller statues. Song instructs Jae to escape with S, but 𝐬𝐬 now can't move her legs. S suggests Song and 𝐬𝐬 escape, but 𝐬𝐬 refuses to leave him. Song, determined to protect them, knocks 𝐬𝐬 out and leaves Sue. S resigns himself to facing the dungeon statue's wrath, grateful that he will bear the consequences alone. In the middle of a brutal beatdown, in his final moments, S reflects on his life as the final flame extinguishes and a statue prepares to attack. A screen appears saying, "The secret quest, courage of the weak." The screen offers him 2 seconds to accept or else he will die. The episode ends with Sung accepting the offer.